So you're having chronic gut issues and you can't make it to your functional medicine provider, or you don't have a functional medicine provider near you. What can you do today for at-home gut health to help move you towards a more optimal status? That's a great question. And if you've followed me for any amount of time, you know that I don't like to give broad-ranging recommendations. I like to be specific to the individual in front of me. But given your situation, I think today I'm going to give you 5 at-home gut strategies that you can implement right now that are likely to be very useful for many, many people out there, and they come with almost 0 negative side effect potential. So let's dive in to 5 things you can do right now at home to work to improve your gut health. I'm Dr. John Bartemus, and I'm putting the pieces together to help you live a life at optimal. Let's dive into 5 at-home strategies to improve your gut health. Now, I didn't want to make a video that just rehashed things that you've read 100 times on Google. I wanted to give you some effective strategies that are also lesser known strategies and not easily Googled. So these 5 strategies are very effective, but they may not be the most common ones that you've read about. Number 1, chew your food. I know that's not rocket science, but implementing isn't as easy as giving it lip service. Why is it important to chew your food? Well, 1, digestion begins in the mouth with chewing. Chewing activates salivary amylase to begin digestion of your carbohydrates. But more importantly, chewing activates the neurology that kicks off the downstream cascade to prepare the rest of the GI tract to basically say, hey, there's food coming down, be ready. So a rule of thumb is you want to chew each bite 30 times before you swallow, so that you've broken it up as much as you can in your mouth and you've really stimulated that neurology to be prepared for it downstream. Number 2, gargle, hum, and sing. What? What does that have to do with my digestion and my GI tract? Well, the vagus nerve controls your GI tract. It controls secretion, absorption, gut motility, which means how constipated or loose are your stools. So the vagus nerve is key in GI function. It functions as an anti-inflammatory as well. Well, some simple ways you can stimulate optimal vagal nerve function is gargling water, humming, and singing, specifically very loud. So do that in your car while you're driving to work by yourself. But gargling violently so that you tear up, humming loudly, and singing loudly are going to stimulate that vagus nerve to stimulate what's called vagal motor outflow to improve secretion, absorption, digestion, and motility. Number 3, eat the rainbow. What does that mean? You want to eat a diverse range of colors because different colored vegetables, specifically like red peppers, purple eggplants, green broccoli, etc., the different colors are different fibers, and it may not seem different to you, but the different bugs in your gut love different fibers from the different colored vegetables. So say the yellow pepper feeds a certain class of bacteria and is their preferred food, versus the purple eggplant is the preferred food of a different species. So the more diverse the colors that you eat, the more diverse your gut microbiome without having to take a probiotic. So if you want a good healthy gut microbiome or good healthy levels of probiotics, it's more important to eat enough fiber and eat broad ranging colors of fiber than it is to take a probiotic. Number 4, cut out gluten. And this is whether or not you have a food sensitivity to wheat. Gluten is pro-inflammatory, and there are many, many ways that your immune system can react against gluten than just wheat IgG or wheat IgA. trust me on this one. There's lectin responses, there's all kinds of other proteins and factors in the wheat that the immune system can respond to, and that's not even counting toxins and hybridization and GMOs of wheat. So cutting out wheat is going to decrease immune activation and likely decrease GI inflammation and GI symptoms. And then lastly, number 5, we want to consume short-chain fatty acids. Why do we want short-chain fatty acids? Short-chain fatty acids nourish the colon and nourish our good bacteria or our probiotics. They're also anti-inflammatory. And if you've been low carb for very long, that can lead to short-chain fatty acid deficiencies and GI symptoms. So supplementing with short-chain fatty acids like butyrate may eliminate those symptoms because you're providing your colon cells with the nutrients they need, and you're providing your good bacteria with the nutrients they need to create an anti-inflammatory environment and a healthy colon. So these were the 5 strategies for at-home gut health. Chew your food, gargle, hum, and sing, eat the rainbow, cut out gluten, and use short-chain fatty acids. I hope that helps you, and comment below with your improvements that you experience.